Hey, what's up, guys? This is Patrick Cloud, and I'm here to tell you about the time that me and my friends all got beat up by the Asian Mafia. All right, so it was a warm, alcohol-induced night in Hollywood. We went to a bar. I believe it was called the L Bar. And I
remember the L Bar.
The L Bar, yep. Haven't been back since.
Oh shit.
So, the L Bar, you know, it was this big open area. It was kind of like a warehouse vibe. It was a big square. The bar was sort of towards the back, and there was a bunch of like little couches and VIP sections and stuff. I forget whose birthday it was, but I was there with all of my friends. I'm not gonna name any names, just for, you know, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, no. I wasn't there.
So there was a bunch of us, and I guess I'll name the characters whatever they're named as we go. So we're dancing. It's a big group of us, you know, bunch of girls, and we're drinking, and we're kind of like in the same area, but we're not all in the same spot. Now, most of my friends are kind of near the wall, and there's like this sort of like couched area, and I'm over here with a couple girls, kind of like separate from them, but I can see them. And yeah, there was one white dude in our group. One white dude. Not gonna say his name. But this is the funniest part. He started everything, and nothing happened to him. So that's just where I'm gonna start.
Now, if that isn't white privilege, I don't know what is. First hand.
He got a little white boy wasted and decided to start jumping on just a nearby couch.
Yo, couch, nigga, fuck yo, couch.
Okay. So he was just, over there, yeah, what's up, party? Everybody else is kind of just partying. Little did we know that these couches were paid for and owned by the largest group of Asian people I have ever seen in one area in my life.
Now, when you say largest group, as in size, or as in like height, or as in like depth?
Deep. They were. I meant deep wise.
Gotcha.
But there were some big
Asian
dudes
okay,
too.
Cool.
Now there was a factory issue also,
Gotcha.
Default sizes,
Yeah.
but there was a lot of big dudes there too. But we were kind of deep, not that much. There may be like 6-7 of us with girls, and then there was a dude who's I believe it was his birthday. I'm gonna call him Big L,
okay.
Just for
Big
anonymous. He was big, but unfortunately, when this happened, he was not there just yet.
Cool.
So I'm dancing. I'm over here, and I start seeing the energy that happens when a fight's about to start.
Absolutely.
You first feel it in school in lunchtime, and something happens in the air, then people start running. It was kind of like that. So crowds started forming because I guess the white dude was jumping on the couches of the VIP of these guys, and come to find out it was the Asian Mafia. They did not play that, and I saw that firsthand because a wall of them just came up, and they were just like talking trash, and then I was just like, oh, there's about to be a fight, and I started like squinting, and I was like, oh, I think that's my people. And I saw my homie, I'm gonna call him Roger. He was sort of like in the front trying to defuse everything, cause he don't be fighting like that. And all it takes is one person, All it takes is one person. And I saw the dude. I remember his outfit. He had on a striped brown dress shirt, and he was kind of towards the back. And I just saw him, just in his mind, he said, "Forget this." Started running. Boom, boom, boom. And the guy who he hit wasn't even the dude on the couch. It was my friend who was just like, chill. He ran up, bink, and then they just and like I said, they were against the wall. So they were doomed, So my homie gets rushed by like a couple of people. I run over there and I start fighting the dudes who are on top of him. And I look over and my friend, it's hard not to use names.
Yeah.
My friend Lance.
I
don't know anybody.
Yeah, Roger and Lance.
My friend Lance, he's a real one. I guess he saw everything happening, and he broke a bottle over one of the dude's head, and they were too deep for that. So they beat the brakes off of him. I saw
Lance.
Yeah. So I'm over here trying to get these dudes off of my boy, and he's getting packed out. And I look over after dude is off him. I look over and I see my boy laid out, leaking. So I'm like, oh snap, he cannot get stomped out. So I go into Call of Duty mode. I run over to him. I grab him and I start pulling him away from everything.
Yes.
And as I'm dragging him through the warfare, it's kind of like those slow motion scenes during like war movies, and he's just looking around and seeing his friends blowing up, and dudes getting lit up, and so I look over one of my homies' girlfriends was fighting one of the girls on their side, and she was winning. She was for sure winning, but unfortunately, her dude was trying to break it up, and then that was enough. He got packed out. So I'm just like, oh snap! I pull my boy far enough away, and he's leaking. So I'm like, he's kind of just like not really responding. And this wasn't funny at the time. It's very funny now. I turned around and I was like, yo, someone call an ambulance. He woke up. He was like, nope, ambulance, way too expensive. I'm like, fam, are you serious? So I go back in, and here's what's messed up. Big L, who would have done work. He was like our Hulk in the Avengers, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
He comes in and starts throwing people, but by this time the club owner feels like he wants to intervene, and he sees a big black dude packing people out when the fight was just kind of like starting to like. First it was a big surprise, then it was just like, you know, a scuffle. Then it got bad, and then when it got bad, that's when Big L was winning. Club owner saw a big black dude, assumed that was the dude who started it, came through, and he was a big dude, speared Big L and ended up breaking some of his ribs. So I was like, y'all done took our best dude out. So
What type of shit is that?
So it basically, that was once the club owner speared him, kind of everybody was sort of like either finishing up what they had to do, and it was sort of like they were leaving, but the aftermath was pretty bad. The dude who got hit first, I think he was like, I want to say his eyebrow was split open or something like that, and the dude who was trying to get his girl off got hit, and his I think his lip split. The dude I dragged out was just badly beaten up. So yeah, we all had some dings, but it could have been way worse. But yeah, it wasn't even close. The fight was not close.
Gotcha. So you got your ass whooped a little bit.
Got our ass.
Okay.
Whooped.
Couple questions. Number one, white guy. Where was he at?
I do not know.
Gotcha.
But he did not have.
Yeah, he was cool.
He did not have anything.
Yeah, he was cool. Okay.
Unfortunately, I think the dude who got split right here and Big L, they had to go to the hospital. Yeah. It wasn't anything crazy though. But everybody else was pretty banged up. I actually, I don't think it broke. I fractured my wrist. I threw it wrong. It was the last one I threw. I think it was like on the back, like the hard part of somebody's head, and it was a big meaty head too. So
yeah. Some of them heads be crazy.
Woo! And I didn't notice till after. But the funny part is, this was such a double life because I was also taking piano lessons.
Like, this piano nigga in here whooping ass.
I came to my next lesson with it was messed up. It was huge, and I got cussed out from an old lady who taught piano because for fighting. And I'm just like, this is a weird life.
It's a world. Secondly, did anybody just want to like find out, like, because obviously he was standing on the couch and they were upset. Mm-hmm. Why did the white dude just not want to get down? Is that what it was? Because I feel like if he would have got down and said, "Hey, my bad, y'all, I ain't know,"
he might have said something.
Okay, I feel like okay.
He might have said something.
Because there's no need for them to be that riled up.
He had to have, because the people who got hit first weren't on some rah-rah type stuff. They was just like, yo, chill. There's a lot of y'all Asians right now.
He must have said something really upsetting.
I think that, I think it was one of those things where something happened and then somebody in that group was just drunk enough and wanted to fight.
Gotcha.
Because
wherever,
if you that deep, there are dudes who go out and just wait for stuff to pop out.
Yeah, Cam said he had a friend one time that he said he was like, we just go out, we look for fights. Why we doing
what?
This? That's a lot of stuff to do. There's girls out here. We can just have fun. Like
we can have why? You came for me? Did you get dressed for me?
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, appreciate it, dog.
Yeah.
All right, what comes in the box once you get it? All your retainers. I got 15 of them, so it's gonna take me 15 weeks to straighten my teeth. And I only got the top teeth because I need a bottom tooth extracted. But what's cool about Bite, they work with me, so they'll still help me with my top teeth until I get my bottom teeth situated. So I got 15 retainers all in this box. Also, got some accessories. I got what you put your retainers in, carry around when you take them out to eat, or if you out or whatnot at a restaurant, you on a date, put it in there. And I got some whitening foam to use, whiten my teeth. Also, you got the Hyper Bite, which is really cool, which cuts your time in half. If you use it every day, I think it's just for 5 minutes a day, it'll cut your treatment time in half. It's the only technology that Bite has. It's a technology only Bite has, which is really cool, which separates them from all the other competition. So I'm excited to use that. And yeah, so today is the day. I'm gonna open this one, see what it looks like. Boom. But I still get the bottom with it, but it's probably just gonna keep it in place where it's at, which is cool. But this is my first tray for the first week of straightening my top teeth. So comes with instructions. Comes with a little sticker that says the wait is over. It is time to bite. I know you can't see it. If it focus, I don't know. This is cool. Let me pop it in. And it fits. Fits perfectly, actually. Yep. And it's comfortable too. But I gotta take it out before I eat or drink anything that's not water. So that's cool. Let me put this in a tray. So if y'all want to start on this journey, just use my code BITEDT.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Flint Flossy, F.Floss Flint Flow, double international. And this is the story of the worst hookup situation I've ever had. Ever.